Yo, man, what's going on? It's your boy EQ. Man, I done slow down so much I get bored. Just kidding. Now today, man, since I got my BMW, I really hadn't had time to do it the way I want to. So I'm gonna shut it down the way I want to shut it down so I can work on it. I'll be driving my van back and forth to work. So today, I got some fine scratches on it. You guys can't see it on camera. But, you got that. But you can't you don't know it's there if you don't know about cars. You know what I mean? If you're not a detailer or somebody who knows about cars. But to me, it bothers me. My car is clean and everything, but I'm going to go ahead and clay bar it. I already washed it. I'm going to go ahead and clay bar it. And sometimes the clay bar gets some of your scratches out and get the things that don't supposed to be on your car off. Just want to show you little young guys. Well, not little. I'm sorry. You young men and young ladies. How I do it. With your clay bar. All right. All right, here's one of my clay bars right here. You don't need one necessarily this big. You can break it off, and like this one, I can just kind of break it off. You can put this one back in your little pouch. I know mine normally come in these little packages, and I keep them in there, keep them fresh. I always keep at least 2 of these somewhere, where I can use them. Because I use them a lot on my high-end cars when I'm maintaining them, because it keeps the surface real smooth, okay? So we're going to put this back on my toolbox over here. Basically, what all you need to clay bar is water, clay bar. Some people use lubrication, other lubrication. Some people use wax. I saw that. Some people use other things from other companies that tell them, well, this is what you're supposed to use with it. But basically, the easy way the EQ does it, like I say, it's my way. It works for me. If you find a particular way that works for you and your client is over heels and dazzled about it, that's what you guys use. Since I've been on YouTube, you guys know I've always been honest with you on how I do things and my perspective, You'll get people on your channel that will heckle you. Well, that ain't the correct way to do it, blah, 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 blah. They always say it's the correct way to do things. Well, if we all was the same, the world would be screwed up. We all would be Jeffrey Dahmer. Watch out, boy. So that's why different ideas come great. That's why I like what Sporty, A&A, and G-Works, all them doing with the new wave. They get on their network and they share ideas, man. That's what it's all about. Nobody knows everything. If you run across a person that knows everything, get away from them. They're self-destructive and they'll take you with them. So, enough of that, man. Let's get started on this bad boy. Like I said, I've already washed it. So, what I'm going to do, this is my brand new bottle. As you guys... I'm going to take you out the pile here in a minute. I'm going to show you. Because this car is already waxed and everything. But, I was like, man, you ain't got nothing to do. It's cold now. This is the perfect opportunity for me to work on it. My wife was driving it yesterday. I couldn't do it. So, make sure your area is well saturated where this bad boy slide. You know what I mean? So basically all you're doing, some people do it with no gloves on so they can feel the texture. You can hear it if it's a rough. And your nose is starting to smooth out. You know what I mean? So notice that when you're doing it. But me, I like to keep gloves on because I like rubbing on my wife and being under my wife and kissing my wife and squeezing on my wife. Who want to be held and squeezed with some sandpaper hands? Boy, y'all better learn. Take care of your gal. All right, guys. I don't hear too much. So, basically what I'm going to do is see if it'll take some of the scratch, you know, some of the flying scratches out. And believe it or not, Clayboy does every once in a while. They take it out. So when you're doing a car, man, you start with the simple things first. You know, don't go using heavy compound trying to get something out. Start small. About like trying to solve a problem. You don't want to start spending millions when you could have spent $2 at the dollar store. So she seemed to be sounding smooth, which I like it like that, man. I take care of my vehicles. Make sure I take care of my wife's vehicle. We always getting compliments on the vehicles. So therefore, when you do it like that, people start asking questions. Hey man, who detail your car? I'm saying, oh, I run a mobile detail shop. Why you didn't tell? Man, give me a car. Man, I'll be calling you. That's another way how you get your customers. So remember that. See, I love you young guys and you old heads and ladies trying to get your business started, man. Ain't no reason you can't go out there and make you some more pesos or get yourself out of debt with that money. If I can't stress it enough, get out. Because I'm going to tell you why. Money hits different in your account when you don't owe nobody. And how? Hey, you doing? Sounds smooth. I don't hear anything, you guys, which is great. I'll take you guys out the pod in a minute and I'll show you what I'm talking about. But even though I don't hear anything, I always still go across it. Just because you don't hear anything, that don't mean it ain't there. What I'm talking about, dog. Let me get my towel. I get the big microfiber thick towels. You guys, you can order these anywhere, basically. You know, you can order from Amazon or whatever you want to order it from. I keep these bad boys on hand because they soak up real easy and they last. Feel like a sheep. Bah. Oh, she's a beauty. So I keep my cars immaculate because I might want to get rid of it one day and get my top dollar for it. Unfortunately, you guys, that didn't help. Not what I want. Let me see if I can take you guys off the pod and see what we got here. See them scratches? Yeah, boy. That's what I have to work on. You know, the ordinary eye or the ordinary guy or the ordinary guy eye, that wouldn't bother them. But me, I want to test my skill. You know, I want to make sure that the ride is right. Because when you got a whole bunch of scratches, you get a chance to test your skills. But also when you got a lot of scratches on your car like that, it doesn't allow the car to shine like it's supposed to shine. You feel me? It doesn't reflect the way it's supposed to reflect. Now, if I show you my car, you'll think it's clean as all outdoors to the naked eye. There you go. And you can't even tell it's there when you're out and about. But I know it's there, and that bothers me. So, what I'm going to do is get my buffer ready. And I'm going to show you guys how we're going to try to buff these out. All right? All right, guys. I just got through putting some polish on here, and I'm going to work this bad boy in. Right now, I got this set on 600. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go up and down first. But I'm gonna always end up the way the paint, the way the car's been painted, which is sideways. I already done worked it in, so I don't have to put any pressure on it. Let the product do the work. This right here is a rotary buffer because I really needed to get those scratches out. Your rotary buffer is more aggressive than your arbiter buffer because it's creating heat. Your arbiter buffer does not create heat. It just goes side to side. This go around. So I got two. I got one of each. But it's very rare that I have to use this one too much. See, I want to work the product in as much as I can before I start to wipe it off. Let the product do its job. There's a lot of products out there that you can try. I got mine, EQ Lotion Wax and the EQ Soft Compound. Then you got Meguiar's, you got all type of products that you can use. Whatever works for you. But I use my own product because I see how well it works. So that's why I use it. Somebody else might see something else that works. That's why they use it. Now always when you're buffing, keep that cord over your shoulder, please, so you won't scratch the car. Do I think that's gonna get it? Well, this is a polish, like I said. You start off with the least aggressive to see what it does. All right. Let's take this off. Personally, I don't think that's gonna get it. I'm about to go more aggressive to get those fine scratches out. But if you look at it from a naked eye, you say, man, that thing clean. No, it ain't. Yeah, I don't want nothing to reflect the light. See, when you buffing, guys, buff your product in enough where you don't have to wipe that much when you're done to see what you got. If you sitting there wiping 2 or 3 minutes trying to get your product off, you don't put too much on there. And I can tell that didn't do it. It looks better, but not the way I wanted to look. So that's telling me I have to go a little more aggressive. So what I'm gonna do, I have to get a soft compound on this type of paint because this paint is not rough. It just needs to be TLC. But I just want to give you guys a glance at how you're supposed to do things. You don't automatically start aggressive when you're dealing with paint. You start off with something less aggressive, and then you make your way up. All right? All right, man. Appreciate you new guys on my page, man. I appreciate all the emails, and I hope my videos help you guys a lot, man. And I'm still doing my thing, but like I told you in my last video, which was real windy, my wife and I was out. You know, we were about to dab into some more real estate, so, you know, I won't be detailing much longer. So, you guys, I have to spend my time elsewhere, you know. So, you guys be cool, man. Deuces. All right, guys. I just did that do. What I did, until the shine come off of it. What I did, I clay barred it. All right. The clay board didn't get the scratches out. Okay. So I went with a EQ soft compound. And as you can see, beautiful job, man. Once I got done with the EQ soft compound, I came back over it, hit it with a polish. And then I just put the last of the wax on there. Well, not the last of the wax I got, but I'm just saying, I got to put the wax on there. And how? You done. So it came out great, guys. Came out great, you know, because when you got those scratches on your car, let me flip around. When you got those scratches like that on your car, it don't reflect the shine the way it's supposed to. So when you step out, you know, you're supposed to beam, you know, you'll pop. When somebody see you ride, be like, man, that thing clean. That's how you want to reflect yourself. And that's what the BM reflects. So I'm satisfied with the outcome. So got me a new pod too, y'all. Ha ha. Yes, sir. Got me a nice one this time. Got that from Amazon. You can get a heart from Amazon. Yeah. Well, actually, no. Excuse me. We got this from Kmart. Excuse me. Walmart. Walmart. I think this was $34. So, my wife was over there the other day, and so we got this. So, all right, guys. Let me finish up because I got to get ready to go to work. I got to drop some products off, EQ products. The guy just called about 5 minutes ago. He wanted to buy some products, so I meet him on my way going somewhere. So I'm still selling products, and you know, like I said, I go to car washes and distribute out. So you know, I'm still doing my thing. So got my trunk all straightened out, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and throw me another coat of wax on there. But anyway, man, you guys be cool, man. Appreciate you checking in to the channel. Deuces.